It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Gives it to the back. He's stopped just short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And the Boilermakers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
The Boilermakers with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Watson. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Okay, set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Fresno State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Watson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO when it's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. It's a quick grab, and he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Smith. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Down the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now they call a run. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Terrell. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down here for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
But they'll try to add to the lead now under PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the Boilermakers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. And let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding. And that's a big boost for this offense. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for 6. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And then he's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Second down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pump over the middle. It's Watson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
But they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Boilermakers will line up to kick it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Knocked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem with it. Down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He gets loose. The wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Still no answer for this offense.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Working clock with the ground game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And is intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Fresno State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 25. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Purdue. There was no catching him that time.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback will take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.